going on, friends and family? I'm back with another movie review. We're here to talk about Moonfall, another end of the world type of movie.
Oh shit, here we go again.
2022. Hey, the trailer was rough. The trailer was good, but let's get into the film. Hit that intro. Okay, this film was directed by Roland Emmerich, and I'm just gonna name a few characters. I'm not gonna name everybody.
Okay.
John Bradley, Kelly Yu, Patrick Wilson, Halle Berry, Charlie Plummer, and Michael Pena. That's really all you need to know. Okay, so this film is basically, it's an end of the world type of film. Patrick Wilson, Halle Berry, and John Bradley are the main three characters. And right now, John is a character he don't have a PhD in anything, but he did discover that the moon is out of orbit. And other people really...
I don't give a fuck.
And life-threatening events started happening, like earthquakes and gravity leaving the earth. Like you feel like you're probably on the moon, but you're on Earth. And tidal waves, like floods and stuff.
But wait, there's more.
Because the moon is out of orbit. Now they're trying to find out or launch a team to go up there. Now, if you've seen in the trailer, it looked like some type of creature or whatever that's causing it to go out of orbit. But I didn't really see or know the year of this movie, because for some reason they only had a certain amount of ships, but they basically have to stop what's going on and save the world and see why the moon is out of orbit, try to fix it, put it back, and then live their life like regular people. Pros. Okay, so all the acting is good. It's a few things that I had a problem with, but we'll save that for the next section.
I can't wait.
But the effects, the cinematography, the gravity, the floods, and all that, everything looked pretty nice. Like, you can tell they spent a lot of money on this. Now, I don't know how much exactly, but seeing that stuff in this movie, it looked pretty real. I like the dynamic between certain characters. They did have a relief comedy guy, which is John Bradley, and Halle Berry. I mean, I love seeing her movies. Patrick Wilson, love seeing his movies. So they had me right there. Okay. But the premise, I like where they was going with it. The backstory, when they get into how this moon is doing this and why it's doing this, it was creative. It was something different. And when you watch it, maybe you agree, maybe you won't. Cons. Where should I start? Okay, so first con. It's when the moon rolls around to orbit the Earth, it gets pretty close. And when it gets close, gravity, there's no gravity. They lose the gravity. And something happened, and a character got blown away in a tree. Not like just a small little tree. I'm talking about big trunk, like real big. Okay, lands on this character, and when he or she, we're gonna keep it vague, when they get up, their ribs aren't broken. Like,
what kind of shit is that?
This is half a tree, and this guy ain't buff, he ain't ripped, he ain't nothing. A whole tree is on this guy. No broke ribs, no injuries. Second one, it's some people, because this is like an apocalyptic type of event. So when stuff goes crazy, people rob, steal, kill, you know how it go. And it's some robbers, it's some people that keep catching up with the main characters. And I'm like,
What?
because they drove off and disappeared. How do they keep finding them? This is what I'm saying. Like, earthquakes, tidal waves, it's just like they perfectly keep catching up with them. I didn't understand that. Other thing, it was a park with the gravity, moving and shifting things around. They doing Tokyo Drift and Fast and the Furious. I thought Dom Toretto was out there driving hitting tricks and like they magically get across safe. Like everybody out there should have died drifting through the gravity. I'm just saying. Last one, because it's other stuff, but this is the last one. They were lifting off and, you know, getting out of there using the shuttle they found. They getting out of there. They sent some characters away. You had the nanny, you had the son of Patrick Wilson, you had the son of Halle Berry in this movie. Now they were supposed to be gone because an event is happening and they're just standing there watching and looking. And then whenever that lifted off, because you probably seen this in the commercial, when the ship lifted off, they still standing there. So now that the event has done what it's done, now it's reversing and coming back the other way. Now they gotta run and hop in a car and drive out of there and almost getting killed or murdered.
The end is near! We are all gonna die!
Who the hell want to stand there and watch the life-threatening event come towards an item that you're far away from, but now you're risking yourself and you gotta run and you gotta get... They almost didn't make it just because of that stupid shit. But let's rate this film. I give it average. It's not bad. It's not fire, but when you watch it, I think you'll get a kick out of the backstory, for one. I think you'll get some new vibes from it, just a tad.
Okay.
And they do open this up to make it seem like a part 2 can happen. How they lined it up, and when you get to the end and you see the climax and the ending and all that stuff, and there's no post-credit at the end. I say go watch on a $5 day or watch it at home if you can, however you can. And and the nanny they got is a bad nanny. She leaves that kid unattended a lot in this movie. But make sure you like, subscribe, and peace. See you in the next one.